Hey yo, what's going on guys? This is Klutch once again and welcome to the first episode of our manager mode. The manager mode that I promised you guys in that vlog that I did last week. I wasn't sure which channel I was going to do it on, but I'm doing it on this one. So if you guys are excited for manager mode and want to see more episodes, make sure you hit that like button so I know to do them more often. But yeah, basically starting off, I had to pick a team as usual. That's the first thing you do in manager mode, and I decided to pick Arsenal because I went for a team that I thought had a decent base that I needed to that I could make a few changes to and turn it into a title winning team. So I went for Arsenal because they have a decent base. I just think they need a few minor improvements for them to go on and win some titles. And my objective for the series is to win every single cup with them. So I want to win the Premier League, the 2 domestic cups, the Champions League, and possibly the Super Cup. Now that could take me 1 or maybe 2 seasons. If it takes me more than 2 seasons, then I might just move on to another team. But the plan is to move on to another team after I've won everything. And look at this BS. The press are blaming me for things that I haven't even done. I've only been in the job for like 2 minutes, and they're saying I sold freaking Fabianski when I didn't. Blame Wenger, not me. But yeah, basically, as I said, I want to win everything. So whether that takes me 2 seasons or not, I think I'm giving myself a deadline of 2 seasons to do it. Now for the domestic cup, the board wants me to reach the final. Transfer babble, I don't really care about that. My assistant manager says that we should look for a striker. Now I agree with that. As I said, there are a few positions that I feel that should be improved on this team to turn it into a title winning team. So I think we need a new striker, another CDM, and we need at least 2 centre backs because Per Mertesacker is not part of my plans, and another player that isn't part of my plans is Olivier Giroud. So Jovetic was one of the players that was suggested to me, so I thought, hey, why not throw in a cheeky inquiry and see what City want for him, even though I know it will be a sickening sum because it's City. They won the league and it's one of their best strikers, so there's no way he's going to go for cheap. So right here I was just identifying the weak points in my team, just changing it around, trying to figure out what my starting lineup would be at this point in time. Now I realized that we have quite a lot of decent cams and wingers, so cams and wingers aren't really my #1 priority. Now this is a team that I was running with. Don't really want Mertesacker, so I'm going to look for a replacement in a second. So centre back, CDM, and up front is where I really want to improve. So I'll go and inquire about Martinez because he's young and he has some potential in my eyes. I inquire about Rodrigo as well, because he is a player that I would like to get in the team, but he has just moved, so I don't know whether they'll let me do that. Now I inquired about Pogba just for the banter, just to see exactly what retarded sum they'd offer me. They'd tell me. And I inquired for Juan Jesus as well because I want 2 centre backs ideally. I want to get rid of Mertesacker, have a centre back that's going to be in the starting 11, and also have a centre back that will be his his little backup. But yeah, there was 12.5 was the sum Real Sociedad said about Martinez. Rodrigo wasn't available and Juan was offered at 8 million. Now I never offer the price that they tell me. There's no way in hell I'm going straight in for your offer. I'm going to offer just below. So I offered 7.5 mil for Juan. And then Martinez, I was like, I don't really want to spend 12.5 mil on one player. I want to save a bit of my money. So I offered 2 mil on Mertesacker because I honestly didn't think if I put Mertesacker up for sale that I'd get his full value. So I was like, no, not going to happen. Now, Jovetic, they said they want 36 million and 30 million for Pogba. So I was right. They offered me, they told me some retarded sums that I was never going to pay. So I crossed those 2 off my list pretty swiftly and moved on to our next target, which was Lacazette, because I want a striker because, I'll inquired about Lacazette and Gundogan as well because I want a striker and a CDM, and I also inquired about Carvalho just in case I got a retarded sum for Gundogan, which I'm expecting because he's young and he's a promising player. So like Pogba, like who else did I inquire about? Like Jovetic, I'm expecting a retarded sum. Now I offered a season-long loan to Leverkusen for Hakan Çalhanoğlu only because I'm a major fan of him. I only did that just to see whether they'd give him to me. I just wanted another player. But Lacazette, another sum that I'm not willing to pay, so he's getting crossed off the list swiftly. Now guys, if you can help me by giving me suggestions of strikers that are young, good and promising, or even would be a decent backup striker to keep on my bench for when I need, let me know in the comments down below, because we've got quite a lot of games this season. We've got the Premier League, 2 domestic cups and the Champions League, so we have a lot of games. We need to rotate players and stuff. So right now, as you see me just listing players for transfer, I'm just going to run down everything that we went through in this episode. So basically, I need another striker because I'm not sure whether I'll actually play Sanchez at striker. It might just be Welbeck and I'll need a backup, or a starting striker and then Welbeck can be his backup. For wings, I'm fine. CDM, I'm looking to improve, but hopefully I can get Carvalho and then just use like Arteta and that, maybe, and Diaby as like backups. I don't really want to, but I don't really have the funds to go splashing already. And at centre back, I am looking for replacements, but hopefully I can get Martinez and Juan to fill those roles. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. For Wilson Carvalho, they want 17.5 mil. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. So actually, before we wrap this up, we'll just add this Wilson Carvalho deal into the video. We're gonna offer 10.5 mil and another player. Now, this other player is not in my plans whatsoever. He's Thomas Rosicky. He's 33, and he's only gonna go down in value. So I thought, why not offer him? But yeah, that's the end of today's video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to smash the like button and let me know to do more of these. But till next time, guys, it's been Klutch. Peace. All from the same bundle. I managed to open, I think it was 3 or 4 of them, and I got an elite in every single one of them. So we got Charles Johnson and that. They aren't really worth that much, but as this was that random pack that I was talking about, that Jordan Cameron that I got in one random pro pack. Now